Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, and in this opportunity I have three topics that I want to share with you guys. But before that, why don't we get to know each other first, right? There's a saying in Indonesian that goes, if you don't know them, how can you love them? So with that being said, let's start the introduction. My name is Zaki Maulay, and people usually just call me Zaki for short. I've lived in Bandung Barat Nyampra for about 4 years now, but I actually was born in Denpasar, Bali, and lived there for about 13 to 14 years before I moved here. I entered elementary school when I was 6 years old, and where I was studying in SD Muhammadiyah 2 Denpasar. I finished my elementary years when I was about 12 years old. After I finished my elementary years, my parents suggested me to go to ICMS, which is Insan Telekia Mandiri Boarding School, because there I can get a scholarship. Well, after some thought and thinking alone, I finally agree and go to East Java to start my junior high school experience. I lived in the boarding school for about 3 years to study school subjects, Islamic studies, and memorizing the Holy Quran. And it was my first time living away from my hometown and from my families. So even though I kind of sad, but I actually also glad I'm learning there because while I'm there, I study a lot of new things and experience some things that I truly enjoy and made me a better person. And believe it or not, while I'm there, I actually participate in a lot of science Olympiad. And well, yeah, even though I never actually won anything, and the furthest I got is only getting to the finals, it was still a fun and cool experience for me. When I finished my middle school, my family already moved here to Bandung Barat Ngamprah. Well, so my high school, I go to SMA Negeri 1 Ngamprah, which is pretty close from my house, about 15 minutes by walk. And then after 3 years studying and an intense final project, I able to graduate in 2023. I then got the opportunity to continue my study in Polytechnic Negeri Bandung, and I took a major in electrical engineering, and I study telecommunication engineering. As a hobby, I love to read a book and then write my thought about it, and I also enjoy writing a poem. As for my future prospect, I would like to be a programmer slash app developer or a cybersecurity expert. Well, yeah, I think that's enough about me. Let's start on the first topic. For describing person, I would like to talk about Louis Pasteur, one of my favorite scientists ever. And for the reference, I took it from a book called Louis Pasteur, His Life and Burden, written by his own son-in-law, Valéry Radet Louis. Louis Pasteur was a French chemist and microbiologist, born in 27 December 1822 in a small town called Dole inside east of France. There is no much record of how he looked, but some sources say he was kind of short, around 165 centimeter, with a black hair and a thick facial hair. Louis Pasteur is known for his groundbreaking discovery in the science world. Pasteur is best known for his work on the germ theory of disease. He demonstrated that microorganisms are responsible for many diseases. He also the one that invented the gooseneck flask, a glassware that revolutionized that microorganism experiment and research. He also developed the process of pasteurization, a method of heating liquids to kill harmful microorganisms. This technique is widely used in the preservation of food and beverage, such as milk and wine. Pasteur, he also made a big discovery in vaccination. He created the first vaccine for rabies and anthrax. Pasteur also conducted a research on fermentation, helping to understand the role of microorganisms in process like making wine and beer. However, pastor is also only human. He can make a mistake or do something bad. Things that I don't really like from him is his arrogance and his tendency to lie, even if he thinks his lies is for the goodness. And for the next topic, we were gonna talk about describing an object. Now, for an object, I'm gonna show you guys an item that I was always using, and even now I was using it. Yeah, it was my glasses. I've been wearing my glasses since I was so little. I think it's from when I was in the second grade. So yeah, I've been wearing my glasses for about 13 years now. And I almost always wearing them because I have a pretty bad eyesight. These glasses that I'm currently wearing is made for a -6. This one is actually pretty new. I bought it right before college started, and as you can see, it's shaped kind of round, and I choose it because it kind of match with my face, you know. As you can see here, the lens is made out of polycarbonate, so it means it's pretty durable and also flexible. And the holder right here, it's made out of rubber, so it's comfortable and stick to my nose and doesn't slide off as easily. And so for the frame is made out of a thin metal, so it's durable and not as heavy. And at the end of it, it's covered in plastic, so it doesn't directly contact on my ears, on my skin, and made an irritation. And not only that, this lens is also layered with anti-radiation protection, so I didn't get sick as easily from blue light or LED light, which means I don't get nauseous when I'm looking at the monitor too much. And there's one thing I don't like about these glasses is because of the frame is too thin, the lens is look like it's too big, so it's getting out of the frame like this, as you can see. So yeah, I don't really like about that part. The paint on my frame is not only for cosmetic purpose only, but it actually helps preventing rust, because basically the paint is blocking the exposure of water, air, and that sort of thing that made rust from happening. And for the reason why I choose this item for my showcase is because I think this is one of the most important thing that I have and pretty valuable, because basically without these glasses I can't see really well. I even can't see at all, almost, because I really have a bad eyesight. So yeah, I choose this because this is really important for me and I always using this. I almost never take it off unless I'm going to take a bath or sleeping or activities that need me to take this off. And for the next topic, I'm gonna talking about two places. I'm gonna describe these two places. The first one is my hometown, and the second one is the place that I'd like to visit. The first one is my hometown. As you already know, I was actually born and raised in Bali. Bali is a small island with a population around 4.2 million as per 2022. It's located east of Java and west of Lombok. Bali is a pretty religious place. You'll see a lot of temple, a lot of ceremonial religion, and just basically a lot of religious people. Bali is also known for its beautiful panorama and great recreational place, especially its beaches. So it makes Bali internationally known. As you already know, a lot of foreign tourists come to Bali for their vacation. So it's not a secret to say that tourism is one of the things that support Bali economy the most. There's a really unique toll road in Bali called Tol Bali Mandara. It is 12 kilometers in length and it connects three important areas in Bali, which is Ngurah Rai, Nusa Dua, and Benoa. In Bali, there's also no train system, so the only means of transportation there is either personal vehicle or public transportation, or you can just walk. And for the place that I would love to visit, it was Greece. Greece is a small country located in Europe, and it has 6,000 islands, but only 227 of it was inhabitable. There's a few reasons why I want to visit Greece, and the first reason would be their panorama and nature, and the second reason is because of their history. I really like Greek history. They had a really long and interesting history of their country. I especially like their god mythology. And my last reason would be their architecture. They had a really amazing architecture and beautiful building design. I would really love to see their ancient ruins